Hey loves, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today I come to you barefaced, completely barefaced again. I had promised myself that in this month of April I will focus on just doing a few makeup videos here and there. So no hair videos this month, sadly, but we'll be back next month. I just decided to give my hair some rest, and because I still wanted to give you content and you're always asking me for makeup content, I decided, why not? When is a better time? Yes, so I have been asked so many times about, hey, how do you do your eyebrows? And I actually don't have a very complicated way of doing it. Mine is super simple. As long as at least they're shaped, you can do it really easily. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Let me show you my simple routine with with just not four products, one product and three tools. One product, three tools. Yes, it's super simple. It's something you can do in 5 minutes, especially if you get used to it. When you're starting out, of course, it's going to take some time because your hand is not just used to doing. So let's get straight into this video. So first things first, you're going to need a mirror, a small mirror. You can have one that's right here. I like to hold mine because I like mine close so that I can clearly see what I'm doing. So mirror. We are going to be needing, of course, a Davis pencil. I'm not really a gel kind of girl, so this is easier. It's easier, it's cheaper, especially if you're a beginner. Some people like to argue that gel liners are easier. Gel eyebrow things, I don't even know what it's called, but people argue that it's easier. I argue that this is easier. And then, of course, we're going to need our eyebrow brush. This is what you use to just make sure your brows are fluffy and just right. Your hairs are not everywhere. And then, of course, I'm going to be needing my concealer brush. To outline my eyebrows and to just make sure they're looking yummy. And then lastly, I'm going to be using my concealer. This is the EYEBROW Pro Conceal in the shade Toffee. Now I feel like this is lighter than me. I tried a bit lighter, but I was told I think I'm going to change my concealer. If I go a shade darker than this, it's going to be too dark. So I think I'm going to change my concealer. But again, if you're a beginner, EYEBROW is your friend. And if you don't have a concealing brush, it does come with a brush. So this is going to actually be a very short video. I'm not going to be doing too much, but setting the basis of our face, because if you have good brows, ideally you don't even have to put like foundation on or anything. You can just slap on a lip gloss and you're good to go. Okay, so first things first, I have a mirror in front of me which you can't see, but it's directly in front of me just to make sure that I can clearly see what I'm doing. So we're going to take our brush and just brush up your eyebrows and just make sure that they're looking good. And everything that I'm doing on this eyebrow, of course, I'm going to do on this other eyebrow. But to save time, of course, I will only do this one and then I will do this one off camera, I guess. Yeah. So first things first, of course, I'm always arguing with my big sister if we need to sharpen the pencil. I always sharpen my pencil. It's just easier. It's concise. It's way better than you don't have such a hard job cleaning everything up because you had clean, precise lines. So sharpening my pencil, it's sharp, and remember I already used my brush, and then now I'm only going to, so it's easier for me because I already have full eyebrows, so all I do is outline and just fill in, nothing much. But if you don't, kama wewe eyebrow yako inaishanga halfway, you just have to mark where your arc is going to be, and this is the easiest way to do it. From the, I don't know what this part is called, and then through your eye, if you're looking straight, like this. This, where this touches, that's where your arc needs to be, because that's how your face is framed. Same thing goes for this. You need to look straight so that you can clearly see where. Yeah. So that's for people who don't have full brows, but because I have clearly godly decided, mama shika, it is eyebrows you want, chukua, I really don't need to do that. I just need to outline. So don't forget the tip. Yeah. That's the first tip of today. Do this to see where your arc needs to be. And then I'm just going to outline. Let me just get my mirror closer to me. Okay, so another tip to just make sure that your eyebrows look as real as possible. Also, kids are home, so if you can hear kids, forgive me. So I was saying another tip to just make sure that your eyebrows look as real as possible and not just drawn. Don't start from this part. You want to start from here where the eyebrow is actually really defined, and just leave the start of your eyebrow to just look as natural as possible. Again, this is if you have full brows. If you don't, you can just start from here, and then you'll have to brush so much to make sure it's really blended through so that it does not look drawn. But let's carry on. I start with my lower line because it's easier and it helps define how my eyebrow is going to look, because when you start with the upper one, where is it going? Yeah, so when you start with the lower one, the upper one can go to the lower one. We have it. We're already done. We've already done the outline of each brow. Okay, not for each brow, for this one. So I like to also make sure, again, another tip, if we'll talk about my mirror another day, the back of my mirror. Another tip, if I want to know where I need my eyebrow to end, I see some people doing theirs until this point. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, you want to again come from this point of your nose, connect to this part of your eye, then go straight. So assume this is a straight line, like that. So like that. So that's where I need my eyebrow to end. Not here, here. Sawa, please, tafadhali, don't do your eyebrows till here. And then, now that I've already outlined, all I need to do is just fill it in. You want to do this in small strokes, small light strokes, not heavy. That's why I sharpen my pencil, not heavy, just small light strokes to fill in your eyebrow. It's really that simple, and you're done. I know some people who would just walk like this, but I like to clean up my eyebrow. Also, because I'm using a lighter concealer, it serves as a highlight. Yes, so all I did was take my Pro Conceal, put some here. Also, you really don't need to do this. You can always just use this because it's also a brush. You can just use this to clean up. Now, I'm taking my concealer brush. Dab, dab, dab. And just clean up my And then, now for the top part of my eyebrow, I like to use my foundation just because it's not lighter, so it doesn't look weird. So I take my concealer, my foundation now for the top part. Again, you can also, you don't have to buy a concealer, you can just use your foundation to clean up. If you don't have a concealer, don't kill yourself. So that's all. Now the only thing I'm going to do is just to make sure that I blend out my concealer. I like to use a finger. I know people use a brush. Again, for me, using my finger is easier because I can see directly where it needs to go. But again, use what works for you. If a brush works for you, do it, baby girl. Little point ahead. That's all. Do you see the difference? Done, not done. And then now I'm taking my brush and I'm just going to make sure the pencil that I used to fill it in, I just make sure I brush it into my hair so just it looks as natural as possible. Obviously no one thinks this is natural, but you can always try. And there we go. I like it. Do you? Okay, so let me do this other one and then I'll come up and drop. And then I'll come back and wrap up the video. So I've already done my brows. I think they look nice, right? Again, remember, they don't have to be twins. Cousins, distant cousins, as long as they're one family, it works. Okay? I want to go ahead and do the rest of my face right now. Nothing complicated, something super simple. as simple gets. And then I'll come back and we can say goodbye. So baby girl went and did the rest of her face. Wow, I look good. It's simple, it's natural. You can even just chill like this. If you like to do your makeup and you are at home, you can just chill like this. This is good. You don't look extra, you just look put together. like I am. I mean, I'm in a hoodie, head wrap that I've not had in a long time. Yeah, you look yummy. So yeah, that was my simple eyebrow tutorial. If you have any questions for me or something you'd like to know, I will link down below somewhere where you can get, I mean, I feel like you can get all this from just anywhere. Even the concealer, you can simply get it from Super Cosmetics or True Cosmetics. Yes, I liked it. They're legit. Yeah. What else? It goes for around between 450 and 600 depending on where you buy it. What else? There's nothing else. That's all for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for giving me the recommendation to do an eyebrow tutorial video. I really appreciate it. And of course, if I know something and you're asking for it, I will share it 110%. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, comment down below on other suggestions that you'd want to see in this video. We love it here. I hope you love it here. I love it here. So yeah, so let's keep growing together, let's keep learning together, because of course sometimes I don't know these things, but I go and learn and then come and share with you. A hair video will be coming soon, but I wanted to give my hair just some time to just relax, and it's not being like I'm not doing too much with it, just so that it can also grow. Yeah. We want some length. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you taking your time to watch this video. Again, I don't know if I've said this, but please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I love you, so now I'm going to love you and leave you to have an amazing week ahead. Yeah, bye. Same time, same place next week.